time.
Oh my God. As y'all can hear us laughing, we're back. This is an episode of Another Bad Podcast. Usually I start with a boom or something, but she's already playing with my equipment, breaking it and stuff. Did it fall? What happened? Just...
It's okay.
No. I don't want you to hold it the whole time. We're having technical difficulties, y'all. Just let go of it. Let me see. You're fine.
Okay,
don't even worry about it.
Okay, perfect.
She's already breaking my stuff, y'all.
Sorry.
And when I say I'm going to edit this out, that's the only part you guys are going to hear. And just let you guys know because she just broke my shit. So that's what happened. That's why we had to do a little pause. But no, we're back. It's Another Bad Podcast. As you know, it's your favorite show. Play it with your kids. Play it with your girl. Play it with whoever you with your mom, dad. We cussing. We saying everything on here. So please save the children. Cover their ears. Matter of fact, no, the kids need to hear this real shit. Man, turn this shit up. They need to hear it. They need to hear about baby mamas, baby daddies, fuckery, hoes, pimps, ain't shit niggas, everything. Hey, man, for my current listeners, man, thank you for tuning in. You know, I'm nothing without you guys. For new listeners, please subscribe on Apple, Spotify, and every other network out there. And please rate and review the podcast. And as you know, I always have come with a co-host. And today my co-host is...
Elan.
Elan, where are you from, Elan?
Newark, Delaware. It's like Wilmington.
Why did you sigh like that? Like, I don't like he sighed, you know what I mean?
I'm from Wilmington.
Let's pull your mic up a tad. Let's get you... There we go. Go ahead.
Wilmington, the north side.
The north side.
North side.
The north side. Okay.
Don't get it confused.
Don't get it confused. You guys don't know. For all my listeners that's not from Delaware, y'all know I'm Delaware born and bred. People rep Wilmington sides very hard. All right. You know, I'm an east side resider myself. That's where I was born. But obviously, I lived everywhere in Delaware. So that's why I don't go overboard with it. Because I lived literally everywhere in Delaware. So anywhere besides Middletown, I was there. And I went to school in Middletown. So there that goes.
You did?
Yeah, I went to Middletown High. Because I had to go over the bridge. I don't know why. I thought I went to Glasgow.
Did you choice?
Nah, I didn't choice it. They choiced my ass. I go on that bus. Delaware born. So what's going on with you? What do you have going on besides going out to sneaky link clubs during the Rona?
Why are you talking about this? So what I have going on right now? Nothing. 2 kids.
Why'd you say it like
that? 2 kids. That's what I really have going on. Just 2 kids.
Everybody, Lala has a mother that looks great. And if she listens to this, just tell her I appreciate her and everything she's done in her life. So
I don't even know what to say. Mom, if you're listening.
You're a blessing to this world, Mom.
Obviously.
Nothing but 2 kids. Look, I have a daughter too, so kids are... They're going to be kids. It's the best way you can say it without... You don't want to badmouth the children.
Yeah, they're going to be kids. Kids are going to be kids. I have a son and a daughter.
They're beautiful. It is a beautiful experience. They keep you...
It is.
They keep you on your toes. They're smart. The motherfuckers learn so quick.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. I didn't know this was going to turn into Parent Corner pod, but they just... It's hard keeping up. Like, it's not hard keeping up because they're smarter, but it's hard keeping up. You don't expect them to know stuff they know so quick.
Yes, like my son says stuff. I'm just like, where'd you learn that? Where'd you get that? He hit a kid at school the other day. His first time ever, like, showing out in school. And he got in the car. I'm like, what made you do that? Like, why did you hit him? He was like, I was playing with a toy. He wanted it. So I'm like, don't do that. Don't.
You don't have to hit him.
Yeah, I'm like, keep your hands to yourself unless someone hits you. Then the teacher's like, oh, he pinched someone. I'm like, well, why did you pinch him? He told me, I'm a grown man. He's 3.
Oh, God. He said something.
He's a grown man.
Well, there's a lot of terror coming, as we can see, for the kids as he goes older. Yeah. A lot of snacks getting stolen. A lot of, don't touch my ball.
I'm going to have to get with him a lot. I see that now.
Square up in the middle of the street.
Yes.
You go eat your Rice Krispies, nigga. You go eat your Rice Krispies to death.
I'm going to have to get with him a lot before he gets to middle school.
And the little girl, how old is she?
She is 8 months. She'll be 9 months.
That's when they're still beautiful. Yeah. That's before they turn to devils.
She's already there.
Oh, it's at 8 months? Let me think. What was Lonnie doing at 8 months? Maybe she was learning how to walk, so that's when it starts.
Yeah, she's boss baby.
See, Lonnie's been a boss. Yeah, she's definitely
boss baby.
Now she's boss toddler. Like, it just never really stopped. She's really 20 something. She's 20 something year old in a 2-year-old body.
That's my niece. My niece is 7 and she's 30. So that's how that goes.
She'll tell me, Daddy, I don't feel like doing this, Daddy. I gave her chicken nuggets the other night. Give her chicken nuggets. She's that's what she wanted. She Dad wants some chicken nuggets. And now I got a story. She's Dad wants some chicken nuggets. I was like, we're eating baked chicken. I had baked some chicken, seasoned all up, whatever. Cut it up, give her some sauce. This is some good food, y'all. It's chicken, veggies, rice. It's something you would love to eat. She gets the chicken. She said, Daddy, these nuggets not right. And I said, what?
What's wrong with them?
She said, this nugget's not right, Daddy. These ain't chicken nuggets I like. I'm like, it's baked chicken. It's good. She said, I don't want it, Daddy.
Where's the crispy part that goes on the top?
I don't want it, Daddy. Where's the sauce? I want sauce. I'm like, you know what? You little nigga. You know what I mean? Let me get you some McDonald's.
Unappreciative.
Yeah, unappreciative ass. I flipped the plate over and kicked her out, and that's what happened. She didn't come back since. But
next time you won't eat that food.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Kids are... It only makes me stressed out. I just don't know. I actually hope 16 doesn't come fast. I'm dreading 13. I'm dreading the ages where she starts to become herself. Like
I'm dreading all the ages. Like as they come 4, I'm dreading it. I'm not ready.
Well, for the baby mom and the baby dad here on the podcast, we're going to go into something we don't know anything about: divorces, because we've never been married, but we've broken up before. But so. Divorce. We saw something earlier. You know, it's fresh in the news. Kim K and Kanye, they calling it quits. I think it was kind of expected, honestly. Me personally, I think they just don't seem like they ever. I don't want to say they ever matched. I was supposed to be wrong. I think they matched well. I just think Kanye's nuts.
I don't think Kanye has been the same since his mom died.
I agree.
That's what's really throwing him off. And people always say, the Kardashians, the Kardashian curse. It's not always the Kardashians because Tiger's cool.
True, but then again, Tiger's don't have no kids or nothing either, so he's able to move in and out of that family freely.
Right, but Lamar didn't have kids either, and
But he was married.
He was messed up.
That's the Kardashian curse.
No,
but you know what?
Not.
I think I actually don't have anything against I don't have as much against the Kardashians as most people, and particularly black women. Let's just say a lot of black women hate the Kardashians. I don't hate them. I have seen some things that, maybe I was ignoring. When somebody broke it down, I was like, okay, they do kind of, what's the word? They do culture vulture a little bit.
Yes, they do.
They do. And I was like, yeah, this is true. On the other end of the stick, I do look, it's like, nobody's forcing nobody to buy their products. Nobody's forcing nobody to watch their TV show. So I'm like, I respect the hustle. A lot of people don't I'm like, you got to respect the hustle. They became damn near billionaires, or Kris Jenner at least built a billionaire empire.
From us.
Off her daughters that don't have any really particular skills. So it's like, that's some G shit. Kris Jenner like the Suge Knight of fucking mom.
Life at this point.
Yeah, she's Suge Knight and shit, dog. And but beyond all that, so we've seen Kanye's spiral, I guess you want to call it. I mean, he had to come back. He dropped My Dark Twisted Fantasy. That was we all loved it. It was like, Kanye's back.
Yes.
And, we were loving him being back. He drops the other album, Life of Pablo. That was his next comeback.
Yep.
He had took a layoff, came back, and he put the aux cord in that Madison Square. We all went nuts, did cartwheels. And then it felt like from there, give or take, when things maybe started going, whatever. I like Yeezus. I don't think Yeezus is a bad album, but around that time when he did the interview run where he was like, you can't handle the truth, Sway. You know, what did he say? What we kept saying, how, Sway? How? That was around
you don't have all the answers, Sway.
I bought leather joggers 6 months ago. You see what they did with them? Everybody got on fucking leather joggers. He was pissed. He was angry. He gets he beats with Nike, gets out his deal, starts Adidas. That's obviously made him a billionaire.
Yes.
But I'm just doing a timeline, because during these times when we start seeing sprinkles, we're like, he's going through a lot over there. And then of the infamous red hat, Kanye comes out. MAGA hat Kanye. This is the Kanye I don't like. If I put my Kanye in T, because I don't dislike Kanye.
It's
people
not
hate him.
The whole Kanye.
Yeah, I don't hate Kanye. Just
period.
But I hate this era. This MAGA.
Right.
I don't like MAGA hat Kanye. I don't like Sunday service Kanye. I don't need a Sunday service. I don't need to do tithes and offering with you. So this is when he's been goes on rants on Twitter. I'm just doing the whole timeline so we can all follow. And I think in one of his most recent ones, he said "fuck Kris Jenner" or something along the lines of he dissed her.
Yes.
I don't know if he said "fuck her," but he dissed her.
Yeah.
And I think everybody around that time was like, "Well, this marriage ain't gonna last too much longer. He can't be dissing. You can't diss nobody moms now,
especially Kris Jenner.
That's a white family. Can you imagine a black family? Somebody? Can you imagine when you date somebody? They say, "Man, your mom, man, fuck your mom's for real."
And one thing about that family is they are very close. They don't
are.
expose each other. There's no backdooring with them. Like once you piss them off, you piss everyone off.
You got Tigers, Lambo getting repoed out front, Lamar in the back in the pool drowning. You got Chloe, she's changing her face 3 times, and French
Don't
Montana.
do that to Chloe. She's my favorite.
French is upstairs. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on.
It's a lot.
Chloe's not my favorite. You know what my favorite is? It's that other sister.
Courtney. She's my second favorite.
She's chill. She stay out the way. And it's her ex. He's my fucking
Scott.
favorite.
Scott's the man.
Scott be reading them. Scott be like, "What are you talking about?
Yo,
you guys are stupid." Like
Scott says whatever to them, and they just be looking at him like, "What?" Like,
how does Scott stay around? Like I've never seen an ex be able to be so. Like, is it because
they love Scott? They love Scott, and it's like Scott will have a whole new girlfriend, and like they will be okay with like him being at Courtney's house. Like he was talking to Sophia. Mm-hmm. Was that her name?
I don't watch this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
No, what's the name's daughter?
The daughter.
What's the name's daughter?
Kylie's?
No, not Kylie's.
Which one? They got a lot of Rob?
No, not their daughter. He was talking to Sophia Richie.
Oh, okay.
And him and Courtney posted a picture in the bed together. I was like, what? But Sophia's a child at the same time, so it's like, she don't know any better.
He don't know any better either. I mean, I think Scott and Courtney they go be divorced together the rest of their life. I don't see them.
Yeah,
they just enjoy each other.
Yeah,
they enjoy whatever. But keeping on topic here. Do you think Kim really tried with that marriage, or you think it was a sham?
I think she really tried because she had kids with this man. Like, she was married for 72 days. Like, if she didn't want it, she was getting out if she didn't want it.
And Kimmy, I feel bad for that dude. He's probably getting his first little sign of victory right now. My man, what's his name? Chris Humphries. 1 second. I'm having like a... Hold on, y'all. I thought I didn't turn my mics on. They're on. And then you guys aren't gonna hear this shit anyway. Yeah, Chris Humphries. She did that nigga dirty as hell.
She knew she didn't want to be with him. You got
the marriage on VH1, and I think he was like in it. I'm not know how much in love, but
right.
I think he was basically. I think he was as far in it as he thought she was.
He wasn't even her type, so it was like when she even was. He's
probably having a time of his life right now because Kanye was going a little, and he was like, "I have Jay dropping from the team." Remember that bar?
He was just Kanye. Kanye's mad aggressive. He's mad. Kanye's aggressive.
Yeah, he's a little. Hey man, when he gets going,
once he gets going, it's gonna take him a little minute to stop, and he might tell everything.
Yeah,
but.
They say he was fucking with the gay dude,
Jeffree Star. Which I don't
look. I know this industry's believe, it's none of what you hear, half of what you see. But the key word is half. So
and to make it, I think what's making it worse right now is Jeffree Star isn't denying it.
But
like
why,
when they
why
say
would
something,
he? Why would
he? Exactly.
Yeah,
but he don't even like black people. Like, he's racist. Like,
I don't think Kanye likes black people that much.
You don't think so?
He likes MAGA hats.
But remember, he did that. He came out and said that he wore the MAGA hat so that way he could get Kim to where she is as far as her being able to party. I don't know how true that was.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
See, shit like that is probably why Kim divorced him. I'm already attached to everything you do. So why do you have to add me into others? Like, you just force feed me into other shit. I'm already attached by the hip. And I'm already trying to get, black people hate me. I'm already trying to get my black currency up by doing the whole,
freeing people,
getting my law degree and shit. And you keep coming back. So Kanye seems like a fucking terror. And then, Hov doesn't want to hang around no more. And that's got to hurt. Because I actually think Hov, I know everybody has their jokes. I actually think Hov loves Kanye. I think he loves Kanye.
I think so too.
Because it's hard not to love somebody that you had a hand in building.
Right.
I've seen you when you were on the couch, when you were just, you just wanted a deal. And when you were just making beats to now you're, for whatever it's worth, whether you like Kanye or not, he is a musical icon. And I've seen you grow to this status. Mm-hmm. So I think he loves him, but Kanye, obviously we know, we can, seeing now is, Hov just has to separate himself. He can't be affiliated with the circus.
Yeah. And because Kanye is the type to Tell your business when he's mad. He tells his own business.
Yeah.
And that's one thing the Kardashian family does not play. They don't play that.
Well, I mean, I think that was the reason. Kanye had that thing on stage where he was saying all that stuff about Hov not, coming to his wedding and how the kids ain't never played together. And then after that, we didn't see them really talk to each other for a while.
Because why are you doing this?
Yep. Or why? We all know Hov and B are notoriously private, probably to a fault almost. Like they're notoriously private. So
we still trying to figure out who Becky is.
Shoot, I don't know what them twins look like. They be placed in Blue Ivy face on all the faces. We don't know what them twins look like.
Are they even real at this point? We don't know what's going on over there.
Rumi, Sir, and Blue. I love me some Blue though. Blue brightens my life.
She seems like a sweetie, like down to earth, like a real sweetie.
Yeah, I think they're whatever they're doing with Blue, they're raising her definitely right. Probably in the Will Smith vein. They're probably letting their kids just be free.
Now North seems like she's a little handful.
North is going to be an icon.
Yes.
And for better or worse, I mean that she's going to either be the Paris Hilton, when she was running through her 20s, she's going to be an icon that way, or she's going to be, what's the girl who runs Vogue? What's the lady? Alice Winter or something? Wintour. I think I'm saying her name wrong.
Anna
Wintour. She's going to be that. Like either way, not Blue. North is going to be.
North was designing her own clothes at the age of 3, like buying the fabrics and putting these outfits together.
Just the little stuff they show, like her. She already has attitudes like.
She knows who she is.
I don't. What meatloaf? What is this? Chicken nuggets.
She knows who she is. Like she knows who she is.
Where does Kanye go next? Do you think he has a redemption? Do you think he goes on an apology tour? What happens?
Right now, for Kanye, it's best for him to just lay low.
Yeah,
get himself together.
I think he needs to get out of the media for a year.
Yeah.
I think a year is it's like 10 years in a when you stay out the limelight these days, social media, 1 year can feel like 5.
Right.
I haven't seen you for a while. It's only been a year.
Right.
I think he needs to take a year, start a press run, go on, the Breakfast Club and all that. Come out. He's got to clown himself about wearing the red hats. He's got to say, look, I know I was stupid. He's got to say, y'all, I was going through a lot. My marriage was fun. He just got to use all the tropes. Because one thing, as much as America loves tearing people down, we love building people back up.
Yep.
We love a good comeback story. Because for all the shit people talk about Kanye, if he drop another Life of Pablo, niggas be right back. Hey, that's my nigga. Yeah, he had a little MAGA hat, but he's straight
First
now.
it was don't buy the sneakers. Niggas never stop.
Niggas never stop buying sneakers.
They're not going to
stop.
People,
I always say, I'm like, y'all hate Kanye a lot for everybody having Yeezy boots on. I've seen I see a Wave Runner at least 5 times every time I'm out.
Like, no. It ain't that much heat. You don't hit him that much.
Y'all buying the fucking Yeezy boots. Nah, I want good things for Kanye overall, though. I mean, I would love to see a world where we get, him and Hov and Hov's dreads, and they all are together, and they're doing things. Jay, go get a haircut. I know you don't listen to my podcast, Jay, but if by chance somebody just go get a haircut.
But it's cool for him right now. It's quarantine.
He thinks he's Basquiat. And he is. In a rapper sense, he is Basquiat.
He is.
Lyrically, but he's not Basquiat in the physical. Jay, just go get a cut. But I love Jay. I love Hov. I love old man Hov. I think I've loved this version of Hov. Like, a lot of people, old man Hov is my favorite Hov. I didn't hate 90s Hov until I got older and I look back and he had us wearing those big collar shirts and the big white. I hate him for that. I hate that Hov now because I was like, Hov was never fashionable. Why did we follow Jay-Z for fashion? It hit me like, what were we thinking? We were just.
It's Hov. Like, what do you mean?
Hov is not a good dresser.
He's not though.
And but we were brainwashed into thinking he was a fashionable. We should have been following Nas, Pharrell, people that were dressing back then. But no,
definitely Pharrell.
We were wearing big button ups with the fitted caps.
With the Rockaware logo.
Oh God. I love me some Rockaware though. I had Rockaware capris. I had a capri. Can you imagine a baggy capri? I remember the baggy capri. I had a baggy capri, just boot cut. Oh my God, it just makes me sick thinking about these days. But
why did anyone let anyone leave the house like that?
I've really succumbed that we're the one generation, that one era, that 2000s, whatever, is the one era of clothes that'll never come back. Like your mom's generation, it'll always come back. Yeah. People love retro. I think the way people are dressing now, I think this will never go away because it always was a casual style and people were doing it. It just wasn't popular. Mm-hmm. I guess honestly, white people were doing it, just not as swaggy. But whatever we were doing, my white tee era, when I used to, my white tee chirp
5XT.
phone, my chirp phone white tee era is gone. And I don't think people,
That's never coming
It's
back.
never coming.
That's never.
And if
Please
it does,
don't let it come
if it does, we'll laugh. Like, we will literally be like, you're dressing like this?
I'm not doing that at all.
More power to you, because I'm never dressing like this.
That's never coming back.
Oh my God. Would you ever get married?
Ooh, that's a good one. No, I would not actually. I actually do not want to be married. Like, I don't knock people who get married because marriage is like a beautiful thing. It is. But for myself, no. It's a hard no for me.
It's a hard no?
It's a firm no. I mean, okay. So
marriage is a firm no.
Not a firm no. Okay, so I take that back. Not a firm no, but it's a no.
It's just so what about marriage? What is it about? Is it
So
the men? Is it the men? Are you saying no, I can't because of the partner? Or is it's me? Like, I really don't think I'm meant to be with somebody forever.
No, so it's definitely not the men. I don't want the men to be like, oh, she's that. No, so it's not the men. Mm-hmm. Because there's someone for everybody, and you don't experience someone the same way that someone else has, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I get it. I'm trying.
Like, because...
Go ahead.
So, in my mind, every past relationship that you've been in
mm-hmm.
has made you better for the next one.
Okay,
you know
yeah, of course, yeah.
So, people can change.
True.
But as far as marriage-wise...
You just don't want to be around a crusty nigga for 20 years? I'm just trying to find
okay, so not even that. So, I think it more so stems from, as a kid, my grandparents, they were married for it was a long time, mm-hmm. and they got divorced. And as a kid, I always thought that my grandparents would be together forever. Like, that's just...
And watching that kind of...
Yes, what it was. And the way that the whole thing, like, played out has completely scarred me. I should probably go to counseling. It has scarred me.
Therapy.
And I
need therapy.
It's just not something that I myself am interested in. If my friend was to call me, like, I'm getting married tomorrow, I'm going to my wedding, of course I'm going to be there. And I'm going to be happy as hell.
But you just did.
For myself...
So if a nigga got it on one knee and you guys were dating and you liked him or whatever and he did it, you'd be like,
I wouldn't say no in front of everybody. Get up. It wouldn't be one of those, but it would.
Yes.
It would be. What the fuck?
We gotta talk about this.
It would be one of those. Like, what did you just do? Like, why would you do that?
Oh my god.
But it would really depend, like, on the person and where we are, like, in the relationship. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
But. No.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, for me, I believe there's someone out there for everybody. Mm-hmm. So I believe in the concept that maybe I'll meet somebody one day for marriage. Right. I'm not rushing into it, but I mean, I think this is kind of usual for most guys. Like, I'm not looking for it. It's more of a thing that when I meet that person, I want it to just happen.
Right.
I'm not trying to force marriage upon myself. Like, I have to get married. It's like, hey, I hope it happens. If not, I'm,
right.
I'm fine.
Like, and then older people are like, you should be dating for marriage. No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that.
In all honesty, I already got my daughter, so...
if the relationship goes, like, people like, oh, if you're dating for at least somebody for 3 years, and they shouldn't have done shit, because I'm not forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to do. You should
do what's good for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing that.
Why do people want to live... I don't know why people want to live in these conformed standards. I don't get it. I just... why? Live for you. If it's cool for y'all to be partners, life partners, like you're saying you don't believe in marriage, then that's cool. If, like you say, you just have to find somebody that has the same mindset and it'll work. But all this, like, even down to we joke about the Will and Jada shit. If that's what works for their marriage,
yep, more
power to them. If their marriage honestly flourishes because they get these little hall passes where they're like, who gives a fuck? I just the only thing I ever said was I felt bad that they kids, if they didn't know. Because we don't know their household, but if the kids didn't know that it got public like that.
Right.
That's the only part I was like, that kind of sucks. But beyond that, do what works for you.
Yeah, and then it's not about business anyway.
You ain't lying. And that segues to the next conversation on this podcast. So, let me hoe in peace. Are you about letting your man hoe in peace?
No, because I'm going to beat your ass. If I find out about it, I'm gonna get on your ass about it.
So finding out, are you searching to find out? Or is it women's intuition, that strange thing men hear, that black magic that you guys have? It's like, it's my intuition.
So this might sound crazy.
It's like, it's not
fuck.
intuition. That's just the T.
It's the intuition. It really is. Like,
God.
you literally...
Explain it. Break it down for my listeners. Break it down for me.
Okay, so...
What is women's intuition?
So a woman's intuition, for one, is never, ever wrong.
That's a lie, but go ahead.
Excuse me?
I'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm sitting right here. I know you got something going on. It's like I'm about to, because you get on my fucking nerves.
Now I am. Double Jeopardy. You can't drop me for something I already did. But no, it's like, you like can get that vibe from somebody. Like,
I think you can definitely. I
like,
think
what
men.
The fuck you got going on that you?
I think men and women can sense when something's off. I will say that. But I don't think all intuition is right. I don't think sometimes it means somebody's cheating or sometimes I think, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I think y'all imagination runs wild in y'all head. Y'all build these scenarios and then y'all wake up and y'all angry for some shit we don't even...
That's what my baby dad was saying. Oh, but no, seriously, like, okay, so this might sound crazy. So one time...
That band can't.
One time, like, years ago...
it was last year, y'all.
It wasn't last year.
Whenever she tried to date it back, I'm gonna space this out for myself a little bit. One time in 2003.
No, one time it was a situation where don't look at me like I'm crazy when I say this.
All right.
I had this dream. Like, it always starts out with, like, dreams for me. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, the exact same person in the dream that I'm catching the person with. It is, like, a dream of, like, somebody that I know. So it's, like,
okay.
It would be, like, if me and you were dating, it'd be, like, you and my friend. But I know you're not talking to my friend, but in the dream, you're talking to my friend.
So, basically... It's
I know from
like
that
sign.
moment, yeah, it's like,
okay.
What the fuck? Like, that was
so you
weird
can see the future in your dreams.
Not the future. Because if that was the future, then you would be with the friend.
I was trying to get... So you can see, okay, you're a superhero. You got your powers.
Actually, Raven, thank you very much. No, it's like, it started out as like a dream. So I'm like, that's weird as shit. Like, first of all, I barely have dreams.
Okay.
So it's like, that was weird. So then, like, as like a couple weeks passed, and I had the same dream again. Like, the first time I'm just let it go. I'm like, that was weird as shit. Like, maybe I'm just tripping. Mm-hmm. Had that same dream again. Then, one day, he goes to work.
Okay.
And he calls me from his, the person he was with, he called me from their phone. He's like, oh, I left my phone in the house, in the safe. Can you just make sure that's where I left it? So I'm like, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I open the safe, phone's in there.
Okay.
So put the phone back. I go to the store, I come back.
Phones are always a downfall, fellas. Go ahead.
Every single time. So I'm like, something doesn't feel right. Mm-hmm. I go through the phone. There is not a fucking message in that phone. Mind you, this is everyday phone. Use this phone every day. Every single day, every moment of the day, it's glued.
So it's clean. So you're saying it's cleaned out. Like, there's nothing. At
this point, it's just me and his mom in that phone. Not even his friends. I'm like,
it's been empty. It's been emptied. Now, before she goes any further, fellas, there's nothing wrong with an empty phone. Don't let this woman make us feel crazy. If you need to empty your phone for data, like I do, then empty it. Go ahead.
That's not even an excuse anymore, because now you can go on, you can go through your settings, and for $2.99, you can upgrade your storage a month. They even have some for 99 cents.
I bet I see that. So I was like, there you get the storage, huh? But honestly, I'm just too cheap. I'm like, $2.99, I'm good on it.
Now they got a deal where you can get the storage, the Apple Music, and Apple TV. And for like $17.
And Apple, you owe us a check. We're basically doing sponsorships at this point. You can get everything. It's a bundle.
Apple, if you see this, I want my money.
Yeah, I want one of them shirts with the little keychain thingies. All right, so the phone's cleaned out.
The phone's cleaned out. So I'm like, that's not right. But let me take it back. So like a week before that, he was texting. It was like this number came up. Like, there was a person's name. I'm not gonna say the person's name. So the person's name came up, and like,
contact was Pizza Hut.
No, go to hell. It was the person's actual name.
I'm good for FedEx.
And I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? You're good for what?
I'm good for FedEx.
What the fuck is that ex-taxi.
Babe, I'm tracking my pack.
Ain't that much fucking tracking in the world.
It's outside of 8. I gotta go.
That's okay. And I'm outside too. Where the fuck they at? What is it that you ordered? I'll be on you like white on rice.
Okay, so
they texted
you see the
this
name,
number.
but I'm sorry, let me sure click. So you saw the name.
I saw the name.
Okay.
But it wasn't the thing that really bothered me.
Okay.
It was like whatever I forget what the response was that the person texted. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Mm. They're like, it's just this person that be da da da. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Mine just is on the same phone.
Okay.
Where the fuck is that message at?
So that's what it. Okay, so it's basically what you're implying is I'm not implying what you're saying. I've seen a text from that. I've seen a text come to this phone.
This was after this is the dream though.
Okay.
So the dream happened, the text message. Mm-hmm. So then the phone be left at home. I'm like, okay. But I'm like, there's no way he would even feel comfortable telling me that this phone was in this house.
If it was dirty.
Yeah.
But you just said it was cleaned out, so that's why he felt comfortable.
Yeah, because there wasn't shit in there. Putting me in his mom. Not even his brothers. He got brothers. Not even his brothers was in the phone.
That's like people he loves. What's wrong with that? Go ahead.
I know you lying. So I go through the context and I find the number. I call him.
The number of
the person that was texting the phone from the week before.
Okay.
So I'm asking the person all these questions. They're like, no.
But you knew this person. You say you knew the name, or you just knew the name.
I just seen the name in the phone.
Got it.
So I don't really know I'd never even seen the person.
I'm just clarifying because I was lost. Got it. So you call them.
I called the number. We're having a conversation.
Talking about life.
Yeah, talking about life, and it comes out that it was what I thought it was. So I'm like, okay.
How did you get that out? I'm very interested. How do girls get that out? Like, just period. Because girls always like, I'll make the call. I just wonder how girls be like, well, yeah. I'm just wondering. Because, fellas, and I'm trying to control, just to give you a contrast, niggas don't do that. Like, niggas don't be like, we don't call niggas, hey, you fucking with my girl. And most niggas, and if you do, it's very ignorant. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I'm fucking your girl. Nigga, she here right now.
And now it's a shootout. God damn.
so hence why I'm totally like, I just want to get your play by play.
Because girls, it really depends on the female. Females are different.
Okay.
Like, because at the end of the day, some niggas, they be lying.
Yeah.
So if a nigga's girlfriend calls your phone, you're like, girlfriend? No. See, because he told me, and that's how it starts. Yeah. But
because niggas, we love to fabricate some shit. Yeah, I'm actually moving out of my girl house right now. We separated, and she's been incarcerated, and I've been trying to do some things I don't
even talk to my baby mom. Bitch, we live together.
And I was at the Wawa, and I seen her one time, and that's when I gave her the support. Nah, we're good for it. So I'm.
Yes.
I mean, I believe that there could have been different stories for it.
Yes, it wasn't. The math wasn't mathing. The math wasn't mathing.
The math wasn't mathing. Okay.
The math wasn't mathing, and I think where some females mess up is they catch the man cheating and be mad at the female. This female's not your friend. They don't owe you any loyalty.
True.
So you're out here trying to fight her
when
you need to be beating his ass.
I would like all my girls. Can you guys fight each other? That's what I like. I like because she's trying to steal you from me. Why would she try to do that? I'm sorry, baby.
But why would you let her? Why would you let her? Why?
I was at a family barbecue. I was just at a family barbecue.
So now I gotta beat your family up. Because
okay, so you can take it as deep as you want to. So now you got that. She told you what was going on. Mm-hmm. You got the phone's blank. You find the number. She tells you what's going on. Now, there wasn't even any argument between me and her. So after the conversation, that's what I'm saying. So how does this go when you and him have the conversation? Because obviously, I'm sure there was some type of did you let it sit for a while? Or did you?
A long time.
Oh shit! Women are diabolical. Wait, women diabolical? Did you wait till something went wrong? And that's why.
No.
Thanksgiving.
So what happened was, I hung up from her, blocked her number. That was it. He never even knew that I even talked to this lady, anything. His phone breaks.
Okay.
He goes to Sprint to get a new phone.
Okay.
It automatically unblocks the number because when you block the number, it's only on the phone. So it's not like the number. So it unblocks the number. He comes home one day from work, and he was like, did you block so-and-so? I said, yes, the fuck I did. He would say, why would you do that when I told you? I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you told me. I had a conversation with her myself. I said, and I'm sure she told you that when she texted your phone after you went and got a new phone, and she realized that her number wasn't blocked anymore. He was like, I did talk to her. Well, why would you? Because you're a fucking liar, Stink. You're lying. You're lying for no reason. And after that, I knew I couldn't trust him. But I still had 2 kids with him. That was my fault. But he tried to apologize, but I don't give a fuck about an apology.
Well, I mean, he could have really been sorry. We're not good. You know, I'm not here, especially me. I'm not judging jury regardless. I don't think I even know him or know him too well.
No, you're sorry you got caught. You're not sorry that you did it.
That, you know,
that's normally how it plays out.
It's hard for me to respond. It's hard for me to have a response to that because you are right. You think of kids when they get in trouble.
Because if I never found out, you'd still be out here living your best life, just out here.
I mean, I guess now I'm putting my my therapy hat on, Dr. Khalili. Was this were there more reasons at hand for the way the relationship was going at the time? Was it just that? Sometimes, and I'm speaking for myself here, sometimes you got guys that sometimes you just like fucking shit. I've been in a situation where I just liked having my fun, having my cake and eat it too.
Right.
Sometimes the relationship actually is having,
No, we were cool.
So it was a little slip up. Something you can't. Something
like
you couldn't
I wasn't.
forgive.
And I honestly not even sure how far their situation even went. I didn't even ask because by then I'd probably still be locked up. So I didn't even ask how far the situation even went. It was just he told me that he didn't have a girlfriend. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just fucking Molly the maid because we live together. I'm just the in-house. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
A living partner. Well, look.
Because if that's the case, I could have 3 more boyfriends then. So that
like
if that was the situation.
I'm sure that wasn't a flu. You would have been the one getting beat up, right? So this is when your intuition has worked.
It has worked every single time.
Every time. Mm-hmm. All 100% from the field.
Every time.
Because you had those dreams, or you see things.
It's not even always the dreams though. Like sometimes
you see a rabbit in the forest, and now you know.
I just want you to know
he's at the club right now.
End up beating him up after this podcast.
He's eating cereal on the beach. That motherfucker is.
No, it's not always the dreams, but men don't pay attention, and sometimes females don't either.
That's true.
When they're being sneaky, the vibe is off. So it's you find little shit to get mad about that you never got mad at before.
I think with niggas, you just triggered this in me. I think with niggas, here's the problem. I think in the beginning, and in women too, I think women are obviously better at being sneaky than men.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
ladies, that's a fact.
I think that's not even a conversation. I think it's just everybody knows that women are better. Women are better at cheating than dudes. Period. I think with dudes, you're on your P's and Q's. In the beginning. Mm-hmm. Like in the beginning, you can be sneaky, you can live your double life, you do what you need to do. Right. I think the problem is once you think it's perfect, once you think you got it down pat, because niggas with this thing of once we can put shit in boxes. And I think what happens when we do it, we get comfortable. We're like, oh, it's rolling smooth. I've got it running smooth.
Yeah.
We do this. And the problem is when we do that, y'all are so detailed, y'all can notice the cracks, the small cracks that we don't think about because they're super small. Like you just said the phone. In my head, I said it's over. That kind of was over.
Right.
I finessed it out of here. You just said that state, that never left.
Yeah, little small things that they don't leave my head until I can make it make sense.
And I think that's the thing. We get comfy, the cracks seep, and we don't acknowledge. We're just
I'm a detective. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm not gonna stop until
you Batman. Women love being Batman, boy. Women put the mask on. They do it all, and then they heal like Wolverine.
Period. I'm not.
He said he missed me, girl. He said he missed me. He's sorry. I'm out.
Call you next week when I'm pissed off again. No, seriously, little small thing, men don't pay attention to it.
Nah, we're
the
worse at details.
Smallest thing,
we're worse at details.
You'd be like, what the?
Are the streets more fun?
Right?
Because now we're in the streets. We're in the streets now. So streets are relationship.
That's a hard one. Because the streets are lit. But a relationship is fun because it's this is my person. you know, we're vibing, but the streets are lit.
Hold on.
The streets.
The streets, they are a lot of fun. I do love the streets.
Like, I'm at the streets, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. Oh, I'm going here, I'm going there. You just out here. Like,
but
see you when I see you.
This is where you can tell me if I'm wrong. This is where I think the divide happens. I don't know if women can handle the streets once they like somebody. See, I think you can handle the streets as long as you guys have that wall. Because you can be fucking with somebody and like them, but as long as you have enough of that distance to know what it is. Like, I know I'm in the streets. I know I'm having fun. But I think once women, I
agree to that to a certain extent.
Because if he's in the streets and you like the person, I don't know if it works like that anymore.
Right? No, you're absolutely right. So, okay. 2019, 2020 is where I had to learn, like, even, like, relationship, being in the streets, situations, whatever. I had to learn for myself, leave that nigga where he has you fucked up at. Okay? So that is what I had to learn, and that has been what I've been doing. I don't give a fuck how much I like you. You have me fucked up. So until you can figure out what the fuck you did wrong, you have a blessed one.
You have a blessed one.
You have a blessed one, because other than that, we don't have anything to talk about.
All right. Well, so, you know, obviously nobody has the time. We don't know when we're gonna meet somebody we actually like or whatever. But what you are saying is the streets they're not bad. They're not as bad as they say.
They're not bad as they say. Let me tell you, ladies, they're not as bad as they say. But it's fun having somebody that, like, you know, like, oh, I'm about to go home to my sweetie. Like, brother, like, it's fun, but
you did a nice little segue for me. Y'all love coming home to sweetie, right? Why the fuck do y'all come to chill with us looking raggedy, head wrapped, no hair done? When you out with your friends, it's Instagram Central. It's take a pic. I got my fit on, my shoes. We invite y'all over. You look like Harriet Tubman. What is going on? We need answers.
Well, I can't really speak on that because I am, I guess, like a tomboy. Like, I don't really like wear heels. I don't really like wear skirts and dresses. I like jeans, sweatpants, sneakers, hoodies.
But even you know what I'm talking about. But even when you come over to chill,
I gotta be real comfortable.
You got your hair wrapped. You know, you got the furry slipper. No pedicure. Oh. No lip stuff. No makeup. No blemish. Just. What's up,
well,
nigga?
I can't speak on that either because I don't wear makeup. I don't even know how to even do makeup.
Ooh, ladies, let's try to stun on y'all.
No, like, because makeup.
Weird flex, but okay.
No, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to even put makeup on.
I don't know what that's like.
Like, I don't even know how to put it on.
I don't wear makeup. What is that? Ladies wear that? Ooh, yucky.
No, like, I don't know how to. Like, I couldn't even tell you. Like, if a girl was going to the store and be like, what should I? Chapstick, lip gloss. Like,
nah,
I don't know.
I'll say this. Some no joke, funny shit. I mean, that's a good problem to have. Honestly, you know, you obviously don't like it. Nothing against women that wear makeup.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I can't do it myself, and I don't have the energy to learn to.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm just like
I have learned it's a process.
I didn't
know until I like watched the girl I was messing with. I was like, this is a fucking process. Like it's all
a long ass time.
Like this and the foundation.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to do any of it.
But
y'all be looking pretty as shit with that shit on, but I just don't know how. I knew it was
real when I seen a girl change her cheekbone with the makeup because she never
she
never had a high cheek, and then when she was done, her cheek. I said, "How did the fuck did you do that?" She created. I was like, "You guys are fucking nuts.
You guys are crafty.
That's
witchcraft.
Y'all crafty as hell." No. It's only scary when if you meet them with the makeup and then you wake up.
Like, who the fuck
you're like,
that?
oh, you look tired. Like you look real sleepy. You had a hard night. Who are you?
Iron Love, what's going on?
How'd you get here? I bought
It's
you.
It's not the same person from no, but I do like people be looking cute as shit with the makeup on.
No, the makeup game.
I just don't know how. I don't have the patience.
The beaten face game is real, and as we move, we keep going with our convo. You know, this is a safe place. You know, for all my listeners, it's a safe place.
Allegedly.
What is it with How do you feel about the notion? Because I'm a man, so I'm on the guy's side all the time. But how do you feel about the notion of when everything is right in the beginning, the guy's like, he's on his shit. But as the relationship moves forward, like he stops. And the question has been, why don't niggas keep that same energy that they had when they was trying to bag me?
So I feel like that goes both ways because females do the same thing.
I agree.
So it's not just the males. It's like when you, like you said before, like when you get comfortable with somebody, just like, fuck it. Like, I got you now. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck it?
Salmon? You want salmon?
The fuck? Like, no, we about to go to McDonald's. But before it was 5-star meals. We was out here now. Now go to Chick-fil-A. You want to go to Chick-fil-A?
And I'm cussing you out with, you want a milkshake too? God damn.
Girl, let's get a large.
God damn, you fucking pissed off.
Oh, God damn it. It's food house. But no, like that's, like you just get comfortable with people.
This
like,
is true. Nah, I know, like, just after getting the beginning out, we definitely get comfortable. I know I've gotten comfortable. Like, I guess there's a line that could be crossed of getting comfortable and, you know, not doing the same things to show appreciation. Like, you're not gonna do the same things you did at first. That's just come on. That's just. Happen. I think women got kicked that can down the road. Right. Unless you're dating a rapper or somebody that can afford to just at least. Fucking
look at little baby. He can't keep his shit up. He always fucking up.
Hey, little bit. I feel sorry for Jada. Jada ain't going nowhere. I think he knows it, and that's why it works. Because Jada, I don't even blame Jada for, like, some people give her shit, and I'm just like, where is she supposed to go? I'm like, don't get twisted. I'm not trying to say if a woman can't survive on her own. That's not the convo I'm having here. I'm having a convo of we can all from the outside looking. We could throw stones at a glass house, but somebody got you accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. And obviously, you know, she's becoming independent. She has a couple businesses that she runs. And, you know, I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just making a point of, obviously, I don't think, I'll put it this way, his affiliation has helped. Like, people know who she is because of him. You know what I'm trying to say?
It definitely has helped her.
So it's helped. And it's helped her build her own stuff. So now she has her own money coming in. To go from that to starting over again, that's my fucking camera, starting over again, it's got to be daunting at the least. Like, I can understand why it's like, I don't want to leave.
I think what makes the whole situation weird is bitches are staying for less than a Birkin. So you can't really tell somebody, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Sweetie, we aren't even comparable because it's your significant other isn't even making as much as mine. So it's like, you're staying for less than me. Like, what? And you telling me what to do in my situation.
Well, that's the thing I've always said. I'm like, this is for all relationships. Everybody's been in slave relationships because everybody's been through a bad one at least once, or most people, right? So I'm like, I mean, and I'm not knocking what I'm about to say too. Like, I'm like, girl, you stayed with a nigga that worked at FedEx that was cheating on you. Like, you stuck with him. So, not that it's a bad thing. If you felt like the relationship was, because I always say everything's relative. Should you stay with somebody who cheats? No, it's not a definite thing. I think it's all about your relationship and where you think it's going and how, if you really do think you can see a future and the trust can be gained. Right. Because if not, then you go on your own. But doesn't mean you should, I got to leave. It's like, hey, if really is something there and the person's really sorry and you feel that, then so what? It might look dumb or it might be smart.
Next thing, you're staying with a nigga who's making you go half on the bills. Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
We're not gonna go at niggas paying half the bills. But
we're not. But I'm just saying that.
I get just know, 100%.
Don't tell me how to handle my situation. Get yours under control.
So it's hard. All right, and it's funny. It makes me think of Cardi and Offset, and people get on Cardi. Now the thing about Cardi is funny. This is when I guess I contradict myself. I actually take the opposite in here. I felt like first I was happy Cardi stayed because I felt like the same reason with Beyonce, and I was like, I like it because this whole goals, love thing that was happening. I was like, it's too unrealistic. People think relationships are perfect. I'm like, they're not. There's a lot of work, and I was like. So people are going to fuck up and you're going to have to decide whether you think it's best. And I was happy. I was like, he fucked up and she was fully amends. Like, you know, yeah, he fucked up, but I love him and I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to meet nobody new. Right. I was like, yeah, you know, real life. Let's talk about real. Let's not make everything a Instagram pic. But, I mean, it's been a lot now. It's been so much shit. Yeah. I've always felt, now I'm at the kind of point I'm feeling like I love them together for that type of black love shit. But I'll be like, Cardi can meet other niggas.
But like the thing with that situation is it's a little different than Baby and Jada's because they're legally bound together. Like we're married. Mm-hmm. So Jada can just up and leave like, you know what, fuck it. I'm about to go talk to so-and-so. It's a little different with Offset and Cardi because Offset is going to draw. First of all, he showed up to her fucking show. Like, I didn't invite you here. Why?
She said he's going to draw.
Like, he's going to draw.
But when you in love, you got to do that shit.
Yeah, nobody has time for that because you're in a public eye. Like, I don't want want to go through.
Nah, you gotta pop up on her ass. And girl, y'all want that shit. I don't know why. Cause y'all go to the group chat after that and be like, girl, he just popped up on me, girl. He got in my show and I had secure. I don't know he got through. Girl, that's love. He loved me.
Yeah, that's love right there. But no.
He came to my job. He almost choked me out.
Yeah, my favorite. But no, seriously though. Like, but at some point, like, enough is definitely enough, but it's different when you're married. Like, nobody wants their marriage to fail. Like, boyfriend and girlfriend, like, it is what it is. It happens. But we're married. Like, this is my husband. Like, not my boyfriend, my girlfriend.
Yeah, and I do agree with marriage.
It's a little different.
I agree with the vows in the sense of this. You should. This is why I don't agree with everybody gets married. And I say I'm not going to, like you said, if somebody's at a wedding, I'm going to go and be happy for them. But this is my thing with the marriage in this generation. I feel like it's like everybody has the Instagram where everybody wants to get married. I think part of the reasons are wrong. They want to get married for the pictures, and it's like, yo, this is supposed to be a lifelong commitment. So like, you guys should be sure. You should do y'all really know each other? Do you know each other's financial situation? You know how much debt they have? I'm just saying everything should be on the table before you agree to marriage. Yes. Because this is marriage and you're supposed to stick together for better or worse, right? So my thing about, like you're saying, I do agree you're married. You should try to work your marriage out at all costs. I do also believe there's a line that sometimes if you feel disrespected or things are just not going the way, like you said, we said you're supposed to be getting better. If it's not, that doesn't mean you should put yourself through a life of turmoil either. 20 years of being unhappy when you can honestly get the fuck out. So I am a little bit in the middle in the sense of I think you should leave a bad relationship, but that's why I feel like marriage is sacred in a sense. Don't get married unless you two have been. I don't care if it's a time limit to. I don't even say it's a year, 2, 3 years. Just you guys shouldn't get married till there's a time you have been together enough time to know that we can work shit out and we have a good way of communication. Like we've been through some things. You don't have to be cheating, but we've just been through things with each other where I know even when we hate each other, the communication's open and we're both willing. We've been willing, at least thus far, to come together.
And figure it out.
And I don't know if everybody does all of that. Sometimes I think people get married in the honeymoon stage, and it's like, well, everything's supposed to be perfect. It's the honeymoon stage.
People get married in the honeymoon stage. People have kids in the honeymoon stage. People deal with people that they know that they shouldn't even be dealing with in the honeymoon stage. Like, there's no reason that you should, like, say, for instance, you want to get married, I don't. What's the point of us even talking? Like, you know I don't want to get married. Like, and I know you want to get married. What the fuck?
That's easy. You bring up, that's easy when you say it like that, but we all are human beings.
Yeah.
You'll like that person for other things. And even though that end game thing don't match up, in your case, you might be like, but this nigga's cool as shit, girl. He's funny and he's easy. Like, we actually vibe on this levels where me and this person did, like, it's actually kind of dope. Right. It's doper here.
Right.
But there's this fine black line that I know. But I'm going to kick that down the can. I'm going to kick that can on the street because I'm enjoying myself. So I think we all have been caught up in situations like that where it's like, oh, I'm enjoying myself. I'm not going to end something that's good for me. That's how you feel.
Right. You're right. But like I said, I'm at the point in my life where I will leave you where you had me fucked up at. Like one wrong, you sneeze, I don't want you to. I'm done. Oh, I'm just so fed up. You sneeze. The other, like a couple weeks ago.
Did you just sneeze, nigga? The corona is out. I got kids. Get the fuck out.
A couple weeks ago, we were at my friend's house. It was me and my two friends. And my one friend looked over. She was like, you are like a nigga. I'm like, I don't think because I can be hard on people. But that's after years of putting up with bullshit. Like, I don't have the patience for it. Like, I'm going to only tell you one time if I feel a certain way about something. If you do it again, that's it. I'm not about to repeat myself. I spend a long time repeating myself. I'm not about to repeat myself. I repeat myself to kids all day. I'm not about to repeat myself to a grown man. Nope. I'll tell you one time, if you don't fix it, that's on you. I'm not going to force you to fix it. I'm not going to beg you to fix it.
No, that I agree with. That I agree. I do. I'll say this with the one time. I agree, definitely, especially when I'm interested in somebody, you know, for me, it's just like, you know, if I have a problem with something, it's for me to voice it. You know what I mean? For one. So I'm not going to get mad at you for doing something, especially if I've never told you I don't like it. You know what
exactly.
I mean? So if I voice my displeasure, I'm like, or just being like, hey, you know, like this probably bothers me. And maybe the talk is all that's needed. Maybe it's like, oh, you know what, I don't care anymore. But let's just say it's like, oh, okay, don't. If you do it again, I'm not gonna have a confrontation with you. Like I'm not about the. I told you. I've always been like this. I've always been like, oh, like to me, just show. Okay, they don't really care.
Right.
So
all I'm gonna say is
I just start distancing.
Told you.
Yeah, I just start distancing. I just be like, oh.
And they be like, what happened? Bitch, you know what happened. I'm not repeating myself again. I told you what happened the first time. You went and did it again. And now you're confused about what happened. You know what you did.
That's how it goes. That's life. That's life. Well, that was another session of Therapy Pie. Dr. Khalil, you can see me, guys. I charge $70 an hour.
It seems like it's worth it.
It's pretty.
It seems like it's worth it.
I got a lot out of it today. No, you got anything to plug, Elan?
Yeah, okay, so my sister, she does like lashes and eyebrows. So you guys can follow her at Blink Studios. I think that's it. It might be an underscore, might not. Blink Studios. And you can follow my mom because my mom gets busy with the business. If you're trying to build a business, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to expand your business, you can get with my mom. Her at is Tamara Varela. V as in Victor, Arella.
Maybe I really need to get with your mom. Business. I mean, I don't. Branding.
She can help with that.
Because I was saying, I'm not selling, fish plates. I'm not selling platters for a funeral. But I got, some branding
she can
things.
Help with that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my brother, not my youngest, but my younger brother, he owns a online bank.
Okay.
So Neggster, Neggster. You guys can follow that too.
It was a bank.
Yes.
That just sounds like money. He just sounds like a good he just sounds somebody I want to meet.
He also has moved himself to Africa in October. Well, not really Africa, Cape Verde. It's like a little island.
Oh, he went for the women. He ain't slick.
But my family, we are Cape Verdean, so he
moved
there. Yes, and
you guys are Cape Verde. You know where all the Cape Verdeans are at, right? All right.
Like Rhode Island.
Yeah, like
Boston.
Y'all don't.
My family's from Rhode Island.
Like, I know you enough to know. I can imagine how y'all are. Y'all don't fuck with them, do y'all?
Who?
The Rhode Island people, the Cape Verde. Because all the Cape people I met, they are like the same. Like they have the accent. They are to themselves. Like very. And that's not how I've ever known you. I didn't even know you were Cape till you said it. So, but do you guys go up there and have Cape fun?
So my grandmother's aunt, I think it's her aunt. My grandmother's aunts live on the Cape.
Oh.
But Cape Verde is actually a little island that sits on the west coast of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So he has moved to
That's dope.
Africa, and it's so pretty.
I would love to. Man start his own bank. Hey, ladies, if there's any females listening, y'all might need to find his at.
Y'all better not, because he has a girlfriend, and I love her to death, and I don't play that.
He got a bank, y'all.
he got a bank and a bank.
He might loan y'all, get your home loans. So now that's actually really dope to hear. Honestly, it's the first time I've ever heard something like that. So I'm interested in just getting to know.
He's the bomb.
But of course, thank you for coming on the show.
Anything for you.
I appreciate you, and we're gonna definitely have you back. Because you're funny, and there's just conversations I would love to have.
Thank you.
Story time with Elan was great. I can't wait to get this out to y'all. But that's a wrap. I mean, we're done. I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
So yeah, we're out of here.
Trying to drink the water on me over.
Yeah, that was fun.